Hello gamers, and welcome back to Challenge of the Five Realms. We're now going to venture down into Alveola, now that we've already got the portal, well, we got the area open now. We can go through this pathway to the next area. And first thing we see, some lions. Straight into battle. Keep our king as far away as possible. Everybody else is just going to be killing. Choose Stellar X, Kuvi Lighter, and the Knights. Go ahead and do quick combat for this one. One down. Two down. And three down. And we get 3 lion hearts. Now, before we move forward, after that, we're going to go take a look at our stats and see if anybody needs some healing. Pretty sure Ventrex Knights does. Let's take a look. Stellar X is good. Kuvi Lighter's good. Ventrex Knights not hurt much, but they are hurt a little. I think we could just let them slide for now. It said 40 each before, now it says 37 each, because they did take a hit, and it really takes the damage out of all of them. But when they die in battle, it ends up saying 4 men if one of them dies, and then their health points are spread out between those men. But let's go ahead and move on to whatever these guys are. Stop, you cannot pass. Leave this place at once or I will beat you beyond recognition. Small one. And another battle. Alveola is the hardest to get into, simply because all the battles you gotta do right away. I need to check Kuvi Lighter and see if I got him with a sword. Alright, we're going to do quick combat for this one as well. I can always stop it if it gets too rough. One down. And my king's now in danger, because he wants to go run into the fray. And all those died right there, because when I hit escape it just ended the turn, so everything went as if it had went in normal time. So we're going to go ahead and have Heltura use an explode spell on this last one, because my king's not that strong. I don't want him to end up dying over something stupid. And he has to target everyone. Right in one hit. Okay. Good enough. Just some battle axes. Alright, and next we have snakes. These things I'm going to kill immediately because they can poison you, which is not good. I'm just going to keep everybody far away and throw some explode spells out there. Because these things are ruthless. Of course, you can go to a healer possibly to get the poison removed, but it's just something I don't want to deal with. He doesn't have any points right now. I think Sana Bane might be able to explode and see if that spell fails because she's not really very strong. Let's continue. It's one of the glitches with the battle. Pretty much every battle you're in, every enemy has to target everyone in your group. So. That one's down. Might not even make it to the explode. There we go. Alright. Snake fangs. And snake venom. And let's move on. There's a cave here. Hot spring water. I think there's another snake in here. Yes, there is. This is the one that poisoned me last time, because not many places I can put my party. But it's not important, I just need to get one explode spell off. Should have put the king over there, but it won't matter. We're going to stop the party right there, it's just one snake. Helter is going to explode it. Gotta love those archers. Nothing else down here. Firefly. And one man all by himself between Alveola and Alonia. Sir Valakor. Do you come to gawk at the curious recluse? Leave at once. Haven't the cowering villagers told you of my beastly feeding habits? I eat pasty little bluebuds for lunch. The meat is so tender and soft, you see, very little muscle. Now be gone before I roast you to a golden brown and pick your scrawny bones clean. I mean no harm, sir, but could you be the one who bears the name Valakor? Yes, my name is Valakor, but that will mean nothing to you, for I am no more than a feared beast to the people of the village. There was a time when that name commanded respect. I was once a valiant knight in the royal army, who sat at the king's table and was loved by the most beautiful and gentle woman in the kingdom. Why do you pry into the pathetic details of my life, boy? To determine if you are indeed the man I have read of in the diary of my mother, Queen of Alonia. Am I to believe that the juvenile weakling who stands before me is the monarch of this kingdom? True, I have lived outside the circle of my fellow man for many years now, but that makes me a hermit, not an idiot. I am not here to deceive you, sir, but to ask your help. The witch Cagliostra has led me to you, Sir Valakor. She has told me that your help is crucial to the fate of my mother's soul. As my mother wrote in her diary, Valakor and I have a bond that cannot be broken by the mere limits of death. Though I will not permit our love to be fully realized in this world, we will be together throughout eternity. Those are indeed words from the Queen's pen, for such lyrical prose could be the work of only one woman. If Cagliostra has allowed you to remain in human form, then you are clearly worthy of some notice. Yet, if you are truly Fea's son, you would possess the diamond ring she received from me. Will you give me Queen Fea's diamond ring to prove that you truly are her son? This is another one of those items where, if you took it to a pawn shop and sold it, you couldn't complete the game. A lot of those, huh? Well, luckily, I still have it in my bag. My first playthrough, I was like, oh, that sells for a lot. And I sold it, and then I got to this point, and I was sorely disappointed. In fact, it took me a long time to find Sir Valakor. I searched everywhere in all of Alonia, and I had already been through Alveola, but I missed the cave. I didn't see the cave up ahead. I saw the portal, and I went in and did everything, and then I never came back and checked that whole area again. Why would I? And there it was, the cave on my second playthrough. Because I figured I'd done something wrong, I started over, and then I found it. Go figure. But here we are, and I have the diamond ring. I will keep the ring close to my heart. Then you are indeed the Prince of Alonia. You were only a child when your father banished me from Balitog. Of course, countless others suffered at the hand of your father. He was a vicious man, cruel to his subjects and conspiring with every tyrant in the kingdom. I admit I took pleasure in hearing the news of his demise. In spite of what he has reduced me to, I will always love Fea, and I will remain in solitude until I join her in eternal rest. But her spirit does not rest. Cagliostra told me that she walks in eternal torment until we both pay our final farewells. You must join me. And I have thought only of my own suffering all these years. We must go to her immediately. I will carry the ring, for I have always been closer to Fea than any other. But wait, I dare not let her see me like this. Though I cannot be the gallant young knight she once knew, I will at least make an attempt to appear presentable for my lady. And he's a wizard to boot. Not quite a Prince Charming, but not bad. Without your beard and with your hair shorn, you are a handsome man, Valakor. Let's take a look. Valakor. 62. Actually a really good spellcaster. And 220 sword, 190 shield. In my opinion, he is the absolute best character you can recruit in the game. And he has a ring of magic. Now with these rings of magic you can bind spells into. You may have wondered why I'm picking up so many extra spell components. The reason for that is I have rings of magic. I have not bound spells into yet. Kind of trying to choose which ones I want to bind spells to. Now, for this, when you bind a spell into a ring, it destroys the spell components. So if you have 2 of a spell component, that's okay. But if you only have 1, you destroy the spell components. You can only use what's bound into the ring, and it will eventually deplete and be empty. That's why I did not put a teleport spell in a ring, because I only have 1 black rose. There's only 1 in the game. You can't get 1 anywhere else. But other spells like Explode and maybe Ring of Fire, possibly Fly, spells you use all the time, you can bind into a ring, and it lasts pretty long and uses no magic points. I just have not done that yet, which we will get to later. For now, we're going to give him his broadsword. And let's see what kind of armor I have. I think I need to buy armor for everyone. Something I haven't done in a while. 1 full plate armor. Sounds like he was made for it. And do we have a shield? Yes, we do. 1 medium shield, and it's the best one we got. Okay. Now he's a knight. Best one in the kingdom. And before we go to Alveola, we are going to go see my mother. Go ahead and complete that part of the quest. Cast spell, Stellarex. Always Stellarex, because he is the best. Castle Duras. If there is a ghost in here, I think I should wait outside. If the ghost sees me, it may be too frightened to make an appearance. If there are indeed lost spirits who roam this world, this would certainly be a favored location. Hope Sir John Oldcastle isn't jealous of my new favorite knight. Hello, Mother. Look, Mother, Sir Valakor is here with me. Valakor, my love, at last we are reunited. I want you to know that our love is eternal, and that we will meet again on the other side. I will await you, my love. We will have our day. Son, you have freed me from these chains. Now that I know you are free from the influence of your father, I can move on to the other side. I'm certain you will be safe in the hands of my dear sister, Cagliostra. Your sister? Yes, Cagliostra is your aunt. Shortly after my death, your father banished her and made her suffer. I'm glad that you found her. Take these chains of worry that bound me to this world. They will help you on your quest against the evil force who is threatening the realms. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, Valakor. Farewell, my son, until we meet again on the other side. The spirit chains has been placed in your spell components. And my mother moves on. That is correct, nephew. Fea was my younger sister. You are the only family I have left in this world. So you continue to learn the truth about your father. Perhaps now her soul will find eternal rest. And it doesn't tell you, but the spirit chain she just gave me is a core component of one of the spells I need to defeat Gremnoth. On that, we're going to go ahead and teleport back to Alveola. Audrey is a wasteland. I've never felt heat so intense. Don't complain about the heat. Ignore it and keep going. Now, here's where you need to remember that Cagliostra said earlier in the game, the portals can only be seen with a revisibility spell. So, unless that spell has been cast, you cannot see the portals. So it makes it kind of hard to find out where they are, but generally if you cast it once and you go through the game quick enough, you know, you can keep it up for most of the game. I think it lasts pretty long. Well, Stellarex is out of magic points, so Haltura is going to cast our revisibility spell. Oops. It's an easy spell, so generally anybody can cast it. And you and your party can identify the locations of the portals. And there is the first one, the portal to Alveola. We are actually going to end this Let's Play right here before it gets too long. I'm going to go ahead and have Sir Valakor learn all the magic that I have and get some rest so everybody can have full magic points before we go in. And until then, I will see y'all later. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe so you can get updates when there's new ones. And I will see you later, gamers.